Put a fucking 8-centimeter rocket up their ass! A real man fights a panzer at close range! Taking fire from the cute little panzer! Fucking adorable, like a puppy! Kill it!
Something.
Yeah, you're good on my end. How about you?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your mic is actually a lot better than mine.
Yeah, I hope it's better because I paid out the ass for it.
Yeah, I paid like $40 for this. Okay, so Lawrence, just so you know, you can say whatever the fuck you want on my channel because I don't care.
Right. Okay, I'll start off by saying something very controversial. Smite 2 fucking sucks and I'm pissed.
I'm not a Smite player. I know that they have Cthulhu, and that one guy who did a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's content used to love it.
Yeah. Smite?
Yeah.
No, they killed Smite 1, they put all their eggs into Smite 2, but Smite 2 is just bad.
Is it a MOBA?
It's only an alpha, but there's no hope. I have no hope for it. So you spent a week watching all of Girls and Panzer, right?
Yeah, I spent a week. I watched everything from like the first 12 episodes to, as of yet, unfinished Dusk finale.
So you watched their film and the OVAs, right?
Yes, the OVAs are precious.
Yes. So, after months of me trying to push you and get you to watch Girls and Panzer, what's the final verdict? What do you think?
I really like it. I think it'll help me get into Moe stuff more, because I used to just I used to think that Moe stuff was cute, but just not for me. You know, I was hard-ass. I love Berserk and Monster and that type of shit. But no, I think I'll get like the DVDs because I like collecting those.
Well, I mean, Girls and Panzer 2 is pretty badass. I mean,
yeah.
The fucking tanks and shit.
Yeah, the tank fights really help sell it.
Even though they are 100% completely unrealistic, but
I've seen some people drift tanks in real life. Well, not real life. I mean, like,
not a leopard.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see a leopard going 60 miles an hour. I'll leave it at that. So, are you ready to begin?
Yes. I found a tier list online, as you can see right here, and I have all of the girls and some of the guys. And I made a little bit of modifications. I put an extra segment. I replaced S with the top 5. This is going to be reserved for the 5 best girls. And I put an extra little segment on the end here for fuck you, for one character in particular. What do you think?
I think this is going to go great.
Yeah. And before we even start, I was planning on like doing this down the line, but there's one character that I think we both know where she belongs. Yukari, top 5, immediately.
Absolutely. Where the fuck is Yukari?
I put her on top 5.
Yeah, the position of the characters is different in both of our lists, so I'm trying to find where. There he is. There she is. Immediate S tier top 5.
Yes. She is the best autist in the world. She deserves everything. When I was just a wee lad who didn't know the Girls and Panzer way, and I would see people Yukari posting, I was like, okay, I guess she's a popular character in the show. I don't know why but now I do. It's because she's probably very relatable to a lot of the audience.
Being extremely fixated on something that nobody else really gets and not having any friends until you find the right friends.
Yeah. Next up.
So up next is Miho.
Yes, the protagonist. Part of the Nishizumi family. You know, she got transferred after she fucked up a tournament because her mom is kind of a bitch. She gets better. She's just an all-around nice person. She likes helping people. She's got that thing where she likes the Boko bear, the bear that keeps getting its ass beat. Because she can relate to it. She looks at Boko and says, "Literally me." I don't know. It feels kind of mean, but I'm gonna put her in B tier. She's great, but there's so many like more lovable characters. Imagine being B tier in your own show.
I think B tier works. She's good, but doesn't really stand out much, you know?
Yeah. Anglerfish is a fucking sick tank crew, though.
The problem is, as the series goes on, Miho is pushed further and further back from the front. And that's especially true if you read something like, I'm going to say it again, Panzer War, not Panzer, Jesus Christ.
Ribbon War?
Ribbon Warrior is just so good, dude. But no, it's, she's the main character syndrome for most moe, where she doesn't really stand out, and her like character trait is being kind to everyone, which is, you'd find that in pretty much every single moe. But
Miho would be so much cooler if she smoked crack.
True. And you say that about pretty much any anime girl, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah. Sayori Takabe, I believe is her name. The ginger.
Think so.
Yeah.
Fat ass ginger? Not fat, but she has a fat ass.
Yeah, she does.
Don Pacino, great ass.
She got a great ass!
Her thing is that she like really wants a man, but she can't get one, which is a recurring character trait of a lot of the characters in the show.
No, it's not that Sayori can't get a man, she just doesn't ask men out. She just doesn't ever go out of her way to get a man. There's a character that we'll talk about later that tries to get a boyfriend and just can't. But Sayori is the fake femso that says that, oh, no man wants me, whenever she never tries to get a man.
She loves the process of the game, but she doesn't play it. She's a good friend. She is a great communications operator. Like there's an episode where she gets her actual official like radio communications license, and she gets a pretty high level, but she doesn't really stand out all that much. C tier?
I'd say C tier works.
Yeah. Next up, Hannah, the flower arrangement girl with some mommy issues that get resolved. I thought she was a pretty neat character. She fed into this thing that I had when I was starting to watch, like, oh, are all the best girls just gonna have dark hair? Is that gonna be the phenotype of good in this show? Because she's pretty fucking good for the like first 12 episodes.
I'm gonna be honest, I watch a lot of moe shit, so I know her character is very, very boring. It's like, Hana, not only is her design and her character very similar to almost every fucking other dark-haired, kind, one of the female leads in a moe show, she just really, really doesn't stand out compared to anyone else. I would put her at high D tier or low C at best.
I like her. I like the funny thing where she gets aroused by firing tank shells, although that doesn't come up nearly as much as it probably should.
Yeah, but there's other characters that get way too into the tanks compared to Hana, so...
Yeah, I'm putting her at low C tier.
Yeah, low C tier works. I mean, she's not terrible. It's not like I hate having her on screen. It's just, I've seen too much Moe. I've seen too much of this character type.
You stared into the Moe abyss and it stared back.
Yeah.
The abyss called you Oni-chan.
The abyss has the same fucking speech pattern every time. Anyways, who's next up is...
Reise Mako. I absolutely love her. It pains me to say this, but I don't think she's top 5. I say she's A tier. I really love her.
High A.
Yes.
High A.
I love her just super done with it attitude and how she's like always tired unless it's like a night mission. She's so relatable.
And the fact that she's always falling asleep, but whenever she gets behind the sticks of the tank, she's immediately locked in and ready. So fucking good.
She is a wonderful person, and I would love to head pat her.
I love anime girls that can't stay awake.
Next up
is the president.
Yes. At first I didn't like her because she was forcing Miho to do something that she didn't want, which was join Tankery. But after you like learn about the actual problems with spoiler alert, the school is starting to shut down, and Tankery is there's a Tankery competition, and the class president made a deal with a person on the board of directors that like if we win this, you don't shut down the school. I think that's pretty cool. I think she's a pretty neat character.
Well, also, I say Miho does not like. It's not that she disliked Tankery; is that she was making herself dislike Tankery, forcing Maho to begin the Senshido tournaments again, and forcing her to be their leader and everything. It helped Maho. It's not like she was forcing Maho to do something that she didn't want to do. She was forcing Maho to do something that she was telling herself that she didn't want to do. Even though after she started, she got more friends, she became more confident in herself, and she had a lot of fun. So I don't think it's a bad thing that she was forcing Maho to be in the tank tournaments. If Maho actually had Miho, my bad. Getting the two sisters mixed up, but that's later. Miho, if Miho was actually genuinely afraid of being in the tanks, that'd be a different thing. But I think I'm gonna put her in like high B.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Also, the OVAs.
Also the fact that
the OVAs make her really adorable.
The fact that she's always eating, but she's very slim.
That seems to be a somewhat popular archetype with some of the other like top G's in the other tank communities, like the French lady we'll get to later on.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah. Next up, Momo.
Momo. Oh, this is gonna be contentious.
I want to put her in the top 5. I love her.
That's funny because I'm putting her in D.
Fuck you.
She's incredibly boring, dude.
I love her. She's
that one tournament whenever she had to be the leader. That was pretty good. But everything else, D.
She's a girl failure who wants to seem smarter than she actually is. That's adorable. She was covering for those pirates in the lower deck. She's like carrying her family on her back. She's adorable. I'm putting her in the top 5.
Moe trope, the Moe trope. D tier.
Top 5. Fuck you.
D tier.
Top 5. She's already up there.
D tier. No, that's why I'm making my own list.
Fuck you. Your list is wrong. My list is the one true list. It is canon.
We'll see. We'll see whose video gets more likes. You know what? Argue in the comments. Fuck it. Argue on our behalf in the comments.
I'm gonna go to your comments section with a fucking gun.
D tier. Who's next?
I don't remember her name, but she's the other lady that hangs out with the class president, and she has some fat tits. She never really stood out to me. I'm putting her in D tier.
Yeah, she also goes in D tier whenever I can find her. There she is.
Next.
She also goes in D tier with the other member of the class, student council.
Fuck you. Next up is the volleyball team. I don't know, man. They just never really stood out until it was like that one time where they hung out with that. What?
I'm gonna run through it. If they're forgettable, if they are completely forgettable, they're going in D tier. So the entire volleyball team, D tier.
That's fair. I'm putting them above the fat tit lady from the student council group because they at least had that thing with that one lolly from the charging school where they taught her to do strategies other than charging. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, the Japanese school.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the list? I can't find the other volleyball. I'll find the other volleyball whenever I get to it.
Alright. I'll send you a screenshot of my objectively correct list so you can see what all the volleyball team members' faces look like.
Okay. But mine's out of order completely.
Yeah, I had to reorder this one a little because it was kind of all over the place.
Oh well. Alright, so next we're on to the LARP team.
Yes, one of the best teams. I don't know what their tank model is called because I'm not a tank autist. They've said it multiple times and I just went through my head.
It's an SPG.
It's fucking cool looking.
Yes, it's technically not a tank. It is it's artillery attached to a tank. It's a self-propelled gun. It's a self-propelled artillery piece. So,
first up on the block is Caesar. I'm putting Caesar in A tier.
Absolutely.
Because that thing with her coming from the Italian school and her being embarrassed of her real name not being Caesar is adorable. I wish there was more stuff with the rest of the LARP team. Another thing, Erwin, immediate top 5.
Yeah, Erwin and Caesar having a sort of, I'm not gonna say bromance, I'll say it like it's a bromance, because they're very close, but they also have a sort of a rivalry. That is more in the spin-off manga, though, so I should probably keep that to myself, but...
Yeah. I also like Erwin's friendship with Yukari. Like that one OVA episode where it shows them scouting during the snow match with the Russians. And they just bond over all the historical stuff they love. That was great. That was very wholesome.
I mean, a Rommel tank LARPer meeting with a tank autist is a match made in heaven. What more could you want? And
now for the other two. I'm an anime only, so I don't really even remember their names.
One's based off of Oda and Nobunaga, and the other one, I can't remember, I think it's another Japanese figure. They're both going in C tier, low C. I like still the fact that they keep up the LARP, but they're still going in C tier.
Yeah. I just wish they had more stuff, because they're interesting, because they're part of the LARP group, but they don't really get anything. At least from the anime. There might be a different story for the manga.
I'm ready to speedrun the other most forgettable characters.
I don't even know their names.
The Lolly Squad in straight lower D tier.
Which is the Lolly Squad?
The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One of them is okay. The last one, the 9th one. No, is that the 8th? God damn, they look.
You're not putting the fucking morals committee in D tier, are you?
Maybe I am.
Fuck you! They're adorable. They're little Kappa babies, and I want to head pat them.
All right, fine. They go in low C, but they don't do anything.
I'm putting them in B tier. I am putting the morals committee in B tier. Their tank they drive looks like a duck. It has a duck on the side. They sound like ducks, when you like go with sub instead of dub. I don't know what dub sounds like because who the fuck watches anime in dub? When they find out that the school is still spoilers for the first movie. When they find out that the school is still going to shut down despite them winning the tournament, and they become absolute sods, and Mako has to lead them like the fucking blind Bulgarians out of their stupor. That was adorable. I love how just fucking annoying they are. If you want to make a Mario character who appeals to Marmar, make them fucking annoying because that's adorable.
寝ながら投稿とはいいご身分ね。おお、ソドコ。ちゃんと起きてるぞ。ちょっと、ソドコって呼ばないでって言ってるでしょ。
See, I'm the opposite. I can't stand annoying Moe characters.
I'm putting them.
No, I put the rest of the Lolly Squad in D tier because
I'm putting the Morals Committee in high B tier, and the Lolly Squad, I'm putting them in D tier because they just don't stand out. Like, the only one who like looks marginally unique is the one with the blonde twin tails.
But by Moe standards, that's still run of the mill.
Yeah, but for this series, it's a unique look because no one else has that haircut.
Oh my god! She looks like fucking Kokonoe Rin! I was thinking why I know an anime character that she fucking looks like. It's literally just fucking Kokonoe Rin but with glasses. What the fuck?
I don't know who that is.
Kodomo no G-Con.
You're gonna have to type that out for me after this.
Cunny anime. Cunny blackmail. You remember the Ryan Gosling pedophile hypothesis?
Yes. No one in our videos is gonna know what that means.
That's fine. Jesus Christ. Okay, now we're on to the fucking engineers, right?
Yeah.
There's only one of them that matters, and I'll let you try and guess which one that is.
Is it the darkest one?
Yes, it is the third one, the third engineer. Everyone else goes in D tier, but the third one, the good one, the one that has the most fan art, A tier. Low A at least.
I'll put her at top of B.
Not that one, but the other one.
Oh, alright.
That one's boring too. She doesn't have a character either. Man, we're so good at remembering anime girl names.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's a cast of like fucking 56 people that we're working with here. Next up is the Neat Squad, and I gotta say, I really like the one with the glasses. The other two don't stand out to me. I'm putting Nekonya, the long-haired glasses girl. I'm putting her in towards the top of B tier.
Top of B? I'm putting her in like low B.
That's fair.
Low B is still good, but they don't do anything interesting.
I liked her trying to get swole for the final arc in the anime. That was adorable. The rest of her squad has really nothing going on for them. The one with the gray hair kind of looks like a MILF, but not really. The one with the eye patch, I don't like that kind of eye patch where it looks like a flower. It just looks weird.
I'm gonna put them in low C because I think they're pretty funny. I mean, they're still pretty funny, all things considered, and they do actually get kills, unlike the Lolly Squad, so...
Okay, now for the pirate crew. The captain, I forget her name, but she's pretty chill. I'm putting her about like B tier. I'm putting her under the moral squad. What?
I was gonna put I forgot to put the leader of the fucking volleyball team. Put her in low B because she has the best she wears spats.
Yeah. I put the captain of the sailor crew in B tier underneath the morals committee. I like her drinking contest with Hannah. That was a fun episode. Or little vignette. Next up, Rum, the girl with the frizzy red hair. She's pretty cute. I'm putting her in low B tier.
Put her in high C because I like her hair, but she doesn't really do anything.
The brawny girl with the brown hair, I forget her name. I'm putting her in I'm putting her in high C tier because I like her brash attitude. Like, there was a part in one of the tournaments where the diamond tank got stuck in the mud, and so another tank rammed them from behind to help them get out. And she peers out of the tank. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And the captain's like, "Hold on, they're just helping us get on." She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and gets back in the tank.
Very good.
Flint, the lady with the microphone and the long white hair. I'm putting her top of A. I really like her gimmick. Actually, I'm not putting her top of A. I'm putting her bottom of A right now. But I really like her gimmick, how she sways and her hair and how she always talks into her microphone that somehow magically works at all times. That's pretty cool.
It's a wireless mic.
Yeah.
Wireless.
But where's the speaker?
It's wireless. Ignore the wires. It's wireless.
Where are the wires?
Where are they?
Killing is making a choice.
Where are they?
Where are the wires? The numbers, what do they mean?
It has a wire. It has a wire. What do you mean wireless? Ignore that. It's wireless. Now we're on to the maid. Just gonna put her in low D. I don't give a shit about her.
Yeah, no one really cares. Now we're on to the Brits. Darjeeling and some others, and Alice. I believe is her name. I believe there's like 2 characters in here named Alice.
Darjeeling, I want to put her in C tier because I hate the fact that she wins. I don't like the British.
She's fictional British.
Also in Girls and Panzer 2. No, I just don't like how they win. I don't like that they're just better. So I'm very bitter. I actually put her in C tier as well as the Alice. I think I'd put her in fucking low C because she's honestly the most forgettable out of Saint Gloriana. Rosehip. He has to go high. He has to go high C.
I'm putting
her red hair. I like her red hair with the red jacket.
I like the red haired lady. The other 2, I can take them or leave them.
See, now I have to put Pekaway at the high of A tier, or else there's a very certain Croatian that might kill me.
Which one's Pekaway?
The orange-haired British one.
I'll put her next to Rosehip, which is at top of C. Actually, I'm putting Rosehip in B, above. I'm putting her below the Morals Committee.
God bless.
Yeah.
All right.
The Americans.
Next up, we're on to the. Wait, we have one. Fuck it, whatever. D tier. I forgot about that last British one. D tier. The Americans now.
Who's this girl with the?
That's another British. That's another British one. Again, forgot about that she existed. D tier.
Yeah. The Americans. They are great. I like the Americans. Kay, she's got a fun personality. I'm putting her above the Morals Committee. That's a first for many of the characters that have been put here after the Morals Committee. The American Sniper Lady.
I had to put Kay into high A because she wears fucking hot pants and she's extremely outgoing. And fucking her quote-unquote debriefing with Arisa is expanded upon in the spin-off manga, which is just hilarious.
Where do you want to put the American Sniper? Because I think she's pretty cool, even though she doesn't really do a lot.
Low B, because she's just cool.
Yeah, that's fair. Her tank skills are fucking awesome. And now for Arisa, adorable Arisa.
5.
Yeah, I'll put her in top 5 for now. We'll see if that changes.
The little conniving cheating femso gotta be top 5.
She is a girl failure.
She is the actual femso. She actually tries to ask the guy she likes out multiple times and gets rejected every time. She is the actual femso. Sayori is a fake so. She says that she can't get a boyfriend, but she doesn't even try. Arisa actually goes have her way and she gets turned down every single time. Plus, she has fucking freckles.
She is adorable. Cue the Heads Carolina Tells California meme.
immediately.
Yes.
All right, next up we have we're starting to get into the actual contentious part because I will fight you over some of these characters.
Anchovy.
All right. High A.
That is very fair. She is a great character. I love the Italians.
She's so fucking fun.
Yeah. She's an adorable Duce. I hope she doesn't get. I hope she doesn't suffer the same fate as the last Duce Italy had.
What, hung upside down from a lamppost?
Yes.
Don't worry, she doesn't lose that often. Next up is... Oh, I'm getting my Italian words messed up. It's not pepperoncini, is it? No, because it's pepperoni.
Pepperoni is the one with the braid.
I know, the black-haired one, who's also going into low A tier, because she's also great.
Yeah, I love her. She has great cooking skills.
But I can't remember who the blonde one is.
Me either.
It's not pepperoncini, ain't it?
I don't know. Are we gonna have to throw an Italian in D tier?
No, I know, I remember who she is. I just can't remember her name because I'm getting my Italian words messed up. Because working in a pizzeria has fucked me. Carpaccio.
Where do you want to put her?
Carpaccio, I forget that. I'll put her in C tier because I did forget her name. So I'm gonna put her in high C tier because I like all the Italian girls. Put her under Sayori actually. There we go. Alright, next up we're getting to the real feisty ones.
Okay, the Russians. Katyusha. She's adorable, but she's not anything really special to me.
I'm gonna put her in top 5 because the fact that she can't speak Russian while Nona and Clara can is fucking hilarious to me.
That is
every time Nona and Clara speak Russian and Katyusha, who's supposed to be the Russian LARPer out of all of them, is screaming at them to speak Japanese is so fucking funny.
I'm putting her top of B.
Also, the koala.
I don't see the koala in here.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say the koala scene. Where is it? The K. Lawrence, remember to blur this because I'm seeing a bare anime ass while looking for it. Here it is. This.
Oh yeah, the Australian group.
Lawrence, insert this clip and remember to fucking blur that shit earlier or just cut that part out. There we go. Alright, back to it.
Koala! Nana and Clara. Both are pretty damn good.
I have to put them together. I'm going to put them at high B tier.
That's fair.
Because they make every time fucking Urai goes up against the fucking Pravda team, Nana and Clara always fuck them over. Every time.
I like how they basically they treat Katyusha like a little sister. That's very wholesome. And that one tournament, I forget which one it is, where it's like a joint match. I believe it's at Dare Film, and like they sacrifice themselves so Katyusha can go on and be a commander and not like die pointlessly in that battle. You know, quote unquote die. I think that was
get knocked out.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty neat scene. It was pretty heart-wrenching. You know, the struggles of Stalingrad put on screen for the first time.
Yeah. Next up is the last Russian. I'm gonna put low D tier because nobody likes her.
Yeah.
I do know there's a running joke in Ribbon Warrior where people continuously forget about her too, so are we ready for the Germans?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to get the forgettable ones out of the way. The first and the last German, D tier. Put them in high D tier, though. They're still pretty good.
Yeah. Put them up there. I gotta be honest. Miho's sister doesn't really stand out that much to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't stand out so much to a point where you can't remember her name.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put her in high C tier because she is so pretty fucking important to the overall story of Girls and Panzer. So
And while I don't remember her name because I'm just bad with names, the white-haired girl, I like her. I like when she finds her own style of Sin Shadow, and she like has an adorable little celebration. I'm putting her in B tier, above K.
I'm putting her in B tier above the class president because her name's Erica.
That's great.
You get the joke there. Next up, the Japanese team. I am going to say something very controversial. I can't fucking stand the Japanese team.
That is fair.
I'm just gonna put them all in C tier and pretend like they don't exist because I don't even want to acknowledge them.
I like the commander's spirit, and I like the lolly who got them to change their strategies. So I'm gonna put them in low B tier, and the other two, yeah, they're going in like. I hate how they do the anime trope of sticking to their convictions, even though it's fucking retarded. Like, yeah, having convictions and everything is very cool, but also don't throw the fucking match for no reason. God damn. It pisses me off. Like, whenever I'm sitting there, I'm like, just don't. You're fucking up right now. I'm actively watching you fuck up. Why are you continuing to fuck up? Stop! And I'm just watching my fucking screen. I'm like, this is just retarded. This is retarded. That autism.
I get the whole joke is that their team is bad because, haha, Japan lost the war. But it's also like, come on, guys. Come on.
I actually didn't know that they were supposed to be Japanese up until you told me. I had a very hard time figuring out what their cultural identity was supposed to be. That shows you how much of a historian I am.
They're the Japanese Imperial Army. That's why they always do rushes and end up dying every time, because the Japanese Imperial Army would constantly do charges and end up dying almost every time.
Yeah! I don't know, man. I never felt any sort of hatred towards them. I was like, yeah, they're just kind of fucking autistic. Anyways, the Finns. I don't remember any of their names, and even if I did, I don't think I would be able to pronounce them. I will say the girl with the lap guitar.
Mika, that's the girl with the lap guitar, the black-haired one.
I'm putting her in A tier. I'm putting her above Flint, but underneath Caesar.
See, I'm putting her in high B tier right next to Nona because I think it's funny that the Russian and the Finn are together.
And the other Finns.
The gunner, I forgot her name. She's going in high D tier because I forgot her name. Last one is Miko, and she is my #1 all-time favorite. She's an autistic, drifting Finnish driver. Is there anything more you can ask for?
Is Miko the one with the red hair or the white, the blonde hair?
The red hair, the one that wears the tracksuit, the track pants. She also wears fucking track pants, dude.
Okay, for that I'm putting her in.
Driver for the Finns. She's the driver for the Finns. The one that starts drifting while fucking Mika is playing Sekievan Polka.
I'm putting her in B tier above the Japanese because I just didn't remember her. But now that you were describing her, she is pretty cool.
Next up we have the other Alice.
Alice.
We're on the All-Star team. The All-Star team.
Yeah, Alice. I don't really give much of a shit about her.
She is a bit too much idiosyncratic compared to all the other girls because they all have their own historical thing, right? Alice is just gothic Lolita, the stereotype. She doesn't really fit in with any other team. She doesn't even fit in on the All-Star team. The other All-Star team members are like, fucking, they look like, military commanders and everything. And it's good that she stands out, but also it's like, man, you just don't really fit in. And I like that they always treat the All-Star team like there's some hot shit whenever they never win. I mean, okay, I'll say never win with big air quotes, but come on. You know that they're not going to beat. You know that they're not going to beat Rai in the finals. You know that they're not going to beat fucking Pravda in the finals.
Well, that's mainly because of the conventions of storytelling. But yeah, she doesn't really stand out. I think her eventual friendship with Miho is kind of cute, but that's it. Also, the Boko Museum still like getting sponsorship, even though her stipulation was she had to win in order for that to happen. I think that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's another thing, is that she's kind of annoying.
I'm putting her...
The other All-Stars are hot as fuck, so they're going in B tier.
I'm putting Alice top of D tier behind the Finn that I couldn't remember. The one with the blonde hair. And the rest of the All-Stars, I'm putting them in C tier above the Japanese, because they didn't stand out to me. Now we're getting to some fucking meat and potatoes. The French.
What is the first one? Charlotte? Is that her name? Charlotte?
I think that's her name. The queen lady. The one who's always eating some form of cake.
I should make a clarification. I haven't watched Girls Und Panzer since maybe May, and that was only so I can watch their film 3. I think. So I can't, my days have been flowing into each other. If I get something wrong, yell at me in the comments, please. Next up, the French.
Yes.
B tier.
I'm putting...
She has a fat ass. She has a fat ass, and she always eats cake, and she doesn't give a shit about anything. It's great.
I'm putting her in B tier underneath Nekonya, because Nekonya is adorable. And fuck, I forget their names, but the Algerian and the blonde.
The Race War crew, A tier.
Oh shit, here we go! It's on! Race War! Race War! Race War! Race War's on, everybody! It's going down! Shit is going down!
Yes.
We're going into A tier.
Actually, I want to move someone out of the top 5 to make space for both of them, because their dynamic is so great.
They don't, because they work best whenever it's both of them. If you move one, then their character would just not be as great. So I don't think they'd be top 5 then.
Okay, then. For that, I'm promoting Mako to the top 5. And I'm putting the French top of A tier, above the Italian.
The Race War crew.
Yes. And the brown one is going slightly higher because she's brown.
Because she's hot.
Yes.
They're racist against her.
There needs to be more content with the French. I can't believe I've said that.
Alright, here we go into the teachers and the parents. I don't give a shit about any of the teachers.
I thought they were going to have a bigger part to play when I started watching.
I'm going to put all the teachers in D tier, except for one teacher, which is going into fuck off. That is the last one. I don't like people that waste my fucking time in anime.
Most of them didn't really stand out to me. Okay, now Miho's mother is...
I'm also putting her in the fuck off because she is such a fucking cunt.
Yeah, like, she gets better, but still, telling one of your daughters to destroy your other daughter's confidence so that she knows better than to ever taint your family's style ever again, that's such a fucking dick move.
Man, great parenting. Great fucking parenting. You don't deserve to fuck off. Never mind. Sorry, teacher lady. Yeah, Miho's mother goes into fuck off. I hate her. Don't disrespect Miho like that. Miho
is a gangster.
Miho's an abuse victim. Next up, I don't remember who this mother is. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm putting her...
there for like one episode.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe. I'm putting her at the bottom of D tier because I just can't remember her. Yukari's mom.
Next up is Yukari's mom, fucking A tier.
Yes.
Yukari's dad. Same with Yukari's dad. I love them both. They're hilarious as fuck.
I just realized this list is missing a character. It's missing the manservant from Hannah's family. The guy who's always fucking bawling his eyes out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, does he matter, to be honest?
He is best boy.
He'd go into D tier either way.
Next up is Hannah's mom.
Oh, fucking D tier. Fuck that bitch. I'm almost considering putting her in fuck off.
She was kind of a bitch, but she learned her mistake a lot sooner than Miho's mom, and she like showed up to every tankery event with her daughter afterwards in support. So I'm putting her in C tier, above most of the All-Star crew.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mako's grandma, fuck her.
What's wrong with Mako's grandma?
She's such a bitch.
Yeah, but she's an old lady that's dying. I mean, come on, you have to give her that at least.
She rides Mako's ass so hard when all that Mako does is care for her and try to keep up her grades, and that's not good enough for her.
Well, I mean, she tries to keep up her grades, but she doesn't. The thing is, her grandma goes about it the wrong way, but essentially what her grandma is doing is what the Urai team does for Mako.
I don't see it that way, man.
I put her in C tier. I don't think she's a terrible. Also, I do think she is kind of funny whenever she fucking tells Mako, "Why the fuck are you here? I'm not dead yet."
That is funny. I'm taking her out of fuck you and putting her in D tier.
Next up is the principal, right?
I don't remember what the bald guy was, but I remember him being pretty chill. He didn't have anything against the school. I'm putting him in C tier, above the All-Star team. And the glasses guy, immediately fuck you.
You see, I put the bald guy in my own tier that I just called Persona side character. Except that's Miho's dad, ain't it?
No, it's that guy is a member of like the school board, and he was the guy who gave the verbal agreement that if Orai won the Senshato tournament, they wouldn't shut down the school, and then double backed on it.
See, I forgot about that because they ended up winning again. So I just, so I guess he goes into fuck off since I just forgot that he did that.
Yeah, and also during like the Dare Film tournament, anytime the Orai tournament, the Orai team would bend the rules, he would throw a fit. But when the Arrival team bent the rules, he was like, "Oh, I guess that's just how the game is played." Like, fuck you. What do you have against this school, man? Did they like kill your dog or something?
I don't remember that. Did Maho fuck your wife? Like, what's going on? I think that's a pretty good list. We didn't argue as much as we thought we would.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that and send it to you. Let's compare our lists.
Alright, here we go. Here's my list. There we go. We had some disagreements there, I noticed.
Yeah. You refuse to see the light of Momo.
I mean, look, I just don't like her trope. I've just seen that trope done too many times in Moe. But Miko, very good driver. Yukari, very good autist. Erwin, very good LARPer. Arisa, very good femcel. And Katusha, very good brat. And also very good LARPer too. That's my top 5.
My top 5 is Yukari because she earned that position. Erwin because she's also very autistic. Momo because she is perfect and I want to give her the world. I'm kind of hyping her up right now because I'm mad at you for putting her in D tier. The spy lady from The Americans, Arisa, she is adorable and I want to see her succeed in life. Mako, I want her to fix her sleep schedule.
I think that works.
Yeah.
Everyone else doesn't matter. That's the rule.
I'd say A tier matters.
No. The rule of tier list is that if you don't put what people's favorite character is in S tier, everything else you say is completely invalidated. I think that's gonna be it. Very productive tier list making.
Yeah. Gonna go watch some more Girls Und Panzer, shoot up heroin, take some meth, and then walk into my nearby military base and steal a tank like they did in 1995.
Hell yeah. Alright. Do you have military? Yeah. Alright, good luck with that. I think the closest military base to you might be fucking Lauderdale, so good luck with that. Or Lexington? I don't remember. Words are failing me right now. Can you tell I'm hungover?
Yeah. I live in Missouri, so there's probably like one in my backyard that I don't even know about.
You're going to try and steal a tank and you're just going to get a nuke. Right, I'm going to end my recording now.
I'm going to get high on meth, steal a tank, and then wake up in Arizona with a Hydrojet from GTA 5.
Okay, Trevor.